Did Harley Davidson show us too much on the 2024 model release? Is the excitement ruined? All right guys, welcome back to Riding Free. Today we're going to talk about the new 2024 model release and what we know and what Harley Davidson has shown us. I am personally kind of disappointed with the already released information and the leaked pictures that are out there. I kind of like the surprise of the last couple of years when they did the global review and we kind of don't know anything. This year they took a different approach in what I call the Disney effect versus the Apple effect. You know, the Disney effect is they'll put stuff out ahead of time, kind of ramp up, get ready for it. The Apple effect is kind of keeping things quiet until the global release. So this year they've put out enough information and shown us enough things that I kind of think the surprise is already ruined unless they've got something cool in store, which we won't find out until Wednesday. So the global reveal is Wednesday, January 24th, 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, and I will put a link down below in the description so you can easily access that. So we know there are big changes coming. They've given us teaser pictures. There have been a whole bunch of pictures that have been released on the new models, and this is something that I forecasted about 4 months ago in a video. If you haven't seen that video and changes from the motor company, I'll post it right up here for you. With the 2024 carryover models, we haven't seen any changes other than colors to the trike models, the Road Glide and Ultra Limited models, Softail models, and the Nightster and Sports Dress models, which are already out, and the new colors are already out at dealerships. So with Harley's new post on their social medias and on their website kind of ramping up for this, they've shown us pictures of the new Street Glide and the new Road Glide, a new Road Glide ST CVO model, and a CVO Pan America model. They are teaser pictures. However, there are several other pictures that have been leaked out over the internet or released from the motor company over the internet that we've seen over the last couple of days. So it is pretty evident that they have definitely changed the Street Glide and Road Glide models to the new CVO style that they released last year and last half of last year with the 2023 CVO models. So we will see the new Street Glide fairing with the lights in it, and we will see the new Road Glide fairing with the new lighting structure. One of the things we can also confirm based on information that we've seen is that the new dash with the new technology will definitely be a part of the new Street Glide and Road Glide models. One of the other pictures they've released is showing the Road Glide and Street Glide with a 117 VVT motor, which is following the new motor concept. Now, this is something that I predicted a long time ago. I'm originally from Michigan, and the auto industry typically shuts down for about 2 weeks a year to retool for the new model lines. When Harley had their shutdown and it was for an emissions control part, I can kind of see through that a little bit. My prediction was that they were retooling, creating some new things, including a new motor, because they hadn't come out with a new motor or a new variant of the motor in quite some time. Got to keep it fresh. People want new motors. People want new technology. So Harley's given it to us this year. One of the interesting concepts of looking at the new Street Glide and Road Glide pictures that we can see, the Road Glide and Street Glide models do not appear to have inverted forks like the CVO models currently do. One of the other interesting things that we can see is none of the pictures that I've seen so far shows a 107 touring model. The 107 is currently only available in the Softail standard, and I'm sure at some point they will end up phasing that out and bumping that motor size up. One of the things that I'm truly looking forward to is the CVO Road Glide ST. It is definitely decked out from the pictures that we've seen. Got the same inverted front forks. It has a carbon fiber front fender. I don't know if that is something they're going to leave on or if that's a custom model, but the pictures look pretty awesome. One of my favorite things is they brought back the Screaming Eagle head paint scheme on the white CVO Road Glide ST that we can see in the pictures. One of the other leaked pictures that we can see is a #1 paint set that Harley's done in previous years. Now, a question that I have, and we don't have a certain answer for it, is that going to be a new CVO model? Is that going to be a standard paint set on a model, or my speculation is that might be an add-on paint set that Harley Davidson offers to those new models. Now, the other bike that they have given us a teaser piece of information on is a CVO Pan America. Now, Pan America, there's debate on whether it is a good selling motorcycle or not. However, when it did first come out, it was the best selling adventure touring bike in America, beating out all other models. The Pan America has gained popularity over the last few years, and I think it's kind of market based here in the metro Atlanta area, they're not as popular as they would be somewhere else where you have a lot more off-road options available to consumers to ride. So the CVO Pan America appears to be decked out in a nice red paint scheme and fully dressed with hard bags. I don't know what else they could do to make the CVO Pan America a CVO and kind of stand out over the Pan America specials. If you have any idea what they could do, leave a comment down below. It'd be interesting to hear. Now, if you're paying attention to Harley Davidson's social media posts and the posts on their website, you can see the Street Glide, you can see the Road Glide, and then there's a third bike behind that we can't see. I've tried to blow the picture up, I've tried to find out some information, and this is something that we really don't have a lot of good information on because they haven't released information like they have on the Road Glide and the Street Glide. Now, a lot of speculation is this could be a Softail model with a touring style setup with floorboards and navigation. It could be the Pan America 975, which we had anticipated them coming out with in 2023 based on some parts lists that were leaked out showing the RA 975 model on that parts list. So that's an anticipation that that model will eventually be coming out. But as to what that bike is, that's one thing I'm still excited to see exactly what that third bike is on that picture. So even though Harley Davidson showed their hand and they've given us some information to kind of absorb with what's coming out and building up excitement, I'm sure they have some other cool stuff in store for us. The question is, what will they come out with? If you have any idea of what else you think that they're going to come out with, leave that down in a comment as well. Now, Harley Davidson has been coming out with an enthusiast model and an icon model. There's a lot of speculation for 2024 as to what that icon model will be. Some people are already speculating that it's going to be a Hydroglide based model. Other people are speculating that it's going to be a Tour Glide model. Either of those would be super cool based on the Highway King and the Revival model that they put out. I don't know necessarily, in my opinion, if they would continue to go with an old school style. They did come out with El Diablo and sneak that in there, which is a newer base bike. So maybe they're going to alternate with something a little newer or more current. Maybe they'll go back to it. So kind of anticipating where that's going to go and kind of excited to see how that will end up. Now, so far with the CVO models, the anticipation and reaction from customers has been kind of half and half. A lot of people love the new changes. A lot of people don't like the new changes. A lot of people are making reference to the new bikes looking more like Indians than they do Harleys. However, Harley Davidson has to keep things fresh and have to keep things, on the up and up. If you think about everything else in the world, all the technology we use, automobiles, everything is becoming refreshed, and you got to have new things to keep new people in the marketplace, especially with Harley Davidson. As the general Harley Davidson population gets older, a lot of those guys and girls do not like changes that we see coming. However, to keep things moving in the right direction and pull some of the younger crowd in, you got to have some different things that make points that appeal to those groups. So one of the questions that I have is, how do you think the variable valve timing motor will work? How do you think it will hold up? It's obviously something completely different, and that's a question that I have. One of the other questions is, does the new technology scare you? A lot of old school people do not like technology. They don't like bikes that are, electronically based or very heavily laden in electronics. It's not as simplified as old school motorcycles. So it'd be kind of interesting to see how people take to the new technology. There's no traditional gauges. Everything is 100% electronic. It does look awesome on the CVO models, but I guarantee there's going to be some skepticism from some of our older school crowd that is out there. So are you one of those people that have to have the newest, latest, greatest, coolest toys on the market? Or are you somebody who's going to sit back and wait? Or are you going to be somebody who kind of shuns away from the new changes? Be interesting to find out what your perspective is on this concept. Stay tuned to this channel. We're going to do a reaction video after the release on the 24th, kind of see what things are out there and kind of talk about what changes that Harley has come out with and what we didn't anticipate or what we know after the fact. I'm also kind of excited. In a few weeks, I'm going to go to a training session and ride all the new motorcycles. Definitely going to post some of that video here on Riding Free, so stay tuned to the channel for that. So what is your take on all the changes? What do you think about the new motor company release information? Put a comment down below, share some information with us, and let's start talking about it. There's a lot of buzz going on right now on social media about what changes the motor company is coming and what they've released. Hell, Harley Davidson may not even do what they've put out there, and they may fool us all. We'll have to wait until Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Time to find that out. If you like the content of this channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. I definitely appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching, and as always, guys, ride safe, enjoy your life, live it to the fullest, and thank those that allow us to be out riding free. Until next video, we'll catch you later.